everyone, it's Jenny from Homestead Corner, and today we're going to check out the vegetable seeds from Augason Farms. So today I wanted to check out these vegetable seeds from Augason Farms because really this is a huge number 10 can, and I'm curious as to what is in there. And I like to do this with all of you because I know a lot of you are curious too. I mean, this is a huge can and there's only 13 varieties in here. I'm curious as to how much seeds you get. And, you know, it says it is 100% non-hybrid and non-GMO, which is perfect. It includes a growing guide and it has approximately a 4-year shelf life. So let's open this baby up and see what you get. I expected with a can this big that it was definitely going to be tons of seeds in it. So I don't know. Most of the survival garden seeds that you get are quite small packages, and there's not a whole lot in there, but there's enough. And this is about 20 times larger. So let's see. All right. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Yeah. Oh, well, there you have it. It's a lot of empty space in there. That's what's in there. A lot of empty space. I shook it and it didn't move, so I was like, what's going on? All right, so there is this bag and your seeds. It's got a growing guide in the front that is super handy for anybody that has not grown vegetables or is fairly new. There are also a couple of oxygen absorbers in there, so we'll save that can. Those are handy. Let's see. What is in here? So the grower's guide, 100% non-hybrid, non-GMO, long-term storage seeds. So it's just got, let's see, some information. It's got a little bit of planting information, like how big it is, how long it takes to germinate. There's a nice little chart in the beginning. And then more information on each one of the seeds. That's kind of cool. Definitely good. Direct sow. It tells you how to do it, when to do it, all that stuff. Deep in late spring after the danger of frost. Soil temperatures between 80 and 90 degrees. So that's good. That's good information to have. And definitely for a new person that hasn't grown a lot, it's really good, and there's a lot of stuff. So there are a bunch of these little packets, and then there are 3 big huge packets. So let's see, this is bush beans, jade. I like bush beans. You don't need to build trellises or anything like that, which is nice. You can just pop in the ground. They grow great in containers, excellent containers. 150 grams of seeds. There are hundreds of seeds in here. It doesn't say the seed count, but you can feel there are hundreds in here. That is really cool. And these big bags have a zipper seal, so after you open it, you can reclose it. Very cool. That's good. And these are from Mountain Valley Seed Company. It says on the back of the package. So, and then you get corn, Golden Bantam 8. I don't know what Golden Bantam 8 is, but it's a short corn. And there are 125 grams in here, which again, these are bigger seeds, but they're hundreds, you can feel them. Hundreds of seeds, that's good. You could plant quite a good size area with that, definitely. And then Little Marvel pea, 150 grams of those. And again, there are tons. This is filled right up to the top. Nice, hundreds and hundreds. And then on the smaller pouches, oh, these also have a zipper seal so you can reclose them. So if you only use half of them, that you could save them for next year. And this is spinach, 4 grams. Spinach seeds are very tiny, so I imagine there's quite a lot in there. Cucumber, Poinsett 76. I haven't heard of those exactly. Oh, there's not tons of seeds in here. They're 4 grams. Cucumber seeds are medium sized, not too tiny. 3 grams of romaine lettuce, which is really good. Easy to grow. You can grow it early in the spring and it grows pretty fast, usually about 3 weeks and you're eating it. So lettuce is great to get right in the ground and get started. Good for cold frames, things like that. The spinach as well is good for that. And then some 3 grams of summer squash. It says round zucchini on it, so that's cool. Let's tear one of these open. And these are, again, zucchini seeds are usually pretty medium size, not big like a squash seed or anything, or a pumpkin seed, but let's see. There's not a whole lot in here. I don't know if you can see that. That's the whole package. That's not much. So, but you don't need much for zucchini because one plant will give you a ton. And the next thing you know, you're ditching it in people's cars and leaving it in mailboxes, and everybody in the neighborhood's eating zucchini. Carrots, these are teeny weeny seeds, 3 grams. You're going to get hundreds of seeds in here. And let's see, sweet pepper, mini red bell peppers. Yum. I love growing bell peppers. These require a lot of heat to grow. They don't grow in the cold weather good at all, or the cooler temps, but if you have a greenhouse or some kind of tunnel, that really helps them. That extra heat in there will help them really grow good. And then Campbell tomatoes. Yum. Gotta have tomatoes. There's so much you can do. There's quite a few seeds in there, and that is 2.5 grams of seeds. And then cantaloupe, Hale's Best Jumbo. Yum. I love cantaloupe. So there are those, and there are 3 grams of those. There's probably 50 seeds in there or so. And then winter squash. These are great to store in your pantry in a cool, dark place in the winter. You don't have to can these right away. You can really take these and put them in your pantry in a box, and they will last for months and months and months, which is great pretty much through the winter. I love growing hard winter squashes because you can just store them and you don't have to do too much to them. You just need to make sure that they're dark and cool and aerated, which is awesome. And then last but not least are onions. Onion seeds, there are 2 grams in here. Onion seeds are super tiny little seeds, and I'll show you, they are so small. And you want to start your onions really early in the house if you're starting with seed, because they take a long time. They definitely take a long time, but there are your onion seeds. They are super tiny. I don't know if you can see those, just teeny weeny black seeds, and that is about half a package. The whole package. My goodness, I'd grow a whole package. We grow a lot of onions. I love onions. So you can't have enough to make soups and all kinds of great stuff. Great for canning. They're great for storing too. You can store them for a really long time in the basement. I still have onions in the basement from last grow season from the fall. So they last as long as you dry them good before you store them. And that is it for this kit. You do get quite a bit of seeds. These, especially the corn, the green beans, and the peas, you get huge packages, which is nice. A lot of them will only come with like 10 of these seeds in the other kits that you buy, because they're so big, they you know, to fit in those tiny bags, you really don't get many seeds. But this, you get tons. You could plant almost an acre of land with this thing. Really, there's a lot of seeds in here. I'm pretty impressed with that, actually. It was not cheap. It was around $40, but it's all sealed up and you can keep it in, you know, stored for 4 or more years. I would say much longer, especially with the oxygen absorbers. If you don't open this, they're going to last in there, and seeds will go well beyond what they say on the package. We have had seeds for 10 years that still produce. And you know, don't throw out the seeds. You may not get as many. The fertility might not be quite as good. Instead of getting a 90% grow rate, you might get a 50%, but they're still good. It's not something that I would throw away. I would still try to plant them and, you know, get them going. If even no matter how old they are, I'd still try, definitely. But that's it for this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!